Everyone, welcome back to Kat's Book Corner, where we talk about all things book and bookish. As I said in my video I posted yesterday, this one is technically a day late, but also actually pretty early. I'm going to be talking about my top 10 that aren't 5 stars. Like, all of these books are not 5 stars, but they are all fantastic. I love them all. But I talk about my 5 stars so much. These ones I always think seem to get left out. Like, these are like I think I have 2 that are 0.5 and like everything else is a 0.75. There are 2 that are in my 0.75 that if you've been on my channel for a long time, you'd have known. But I talked about them yesterday, so I don't feel like talking about them today. So there is that. But when I get to like the 2 that are 0.5, I'll tell you so we don't go through them. But yeah, let's get into it with the first one being Daughter of the Pirate King. Now, this one is really fun. I love pirates. Like, what it says, like, right here, it's basically like Lady Jack Sparrow. Like, she's cunning. Like, she literally knows all the tricks. And it's just, it's so fun. And I really, really love it. Her name's Alalosa, and she's, like, given, like, a mission by her father, the Pirate King, to basically act like she's captured on this enemy ship in order to find a very specific piece of a map that will lead to basically Treasure Island, like where the sirens live. It's so fun. I really, really do like it. Like, she's pretending to be captured. Like, she literally is the only one who wants to be there. It's just, it's so fun. And she's like her own captain. She has like her own crew. But like, she's pretending like she's incompetent. And it's just so many of the people like buy it. Except like this one guy, the first mate, Ridden. He's smarter than like your average pirate. And she's intrigued by him. And he's really, really fun. I like him too. I think he's fun. Like, she always has tricks up her sleeve, but Ridden's like the only one who can like match her, like wit for wit. And it's just, it's so fun seeing them trying to outsmart each other. Like, I think the first time it happens is, like, she demands all her stuff be brought to her prison cell on the ship, and they acquiesced to her request, Pirates of the Caribbean. And it's just, it's so fun. Like, she hides so many things in like her stuff because they don't search all of those things because like they're girl things. They don't want to search them, like specifically like specific books that have titles that like they're like, there wouldn't be anything hiding in here. Or like her clothes, no one looks there. It's just like, she sneaks out and like she has a lockpick. Everyone steals that lockpick, but she's a second lockpick, and like he's just able to catch her, and it's just they complement each other so well, and it's so fun. I really, really like it. Okay, next we have Hooked. This was a 4.75. I think this is my first dark romance. And it's so fun. Because if you know anything about me, you know I love villains. Like, my favorite characters in pretty much anything I've watched is the villain. Like, I love Loki. I love the Michelsons. I love the Joker. I love, like, pirates, because they're notoriously not the good guys. I love the Nogitsune from Teen Wolf. Let's see. What other characters do I like so much more? Like Peter Pan from Once Upon a Time. Like, I like that. I like Jerome from Gotham. Like, I love the villains. And pretty much in any Disney movie, I love the villains too. Like, I love Captain Hook or Ursula or Scar or... I don't like Jafar, surprisingly enough. I don't like him. But like Captain Hook, Ursula, Scar, definitely Scar. Scar, I think, is my favorite. I love him so, so much. But like, this literally gives me what I want. Like, the good guys win in this sort of thing. Like, the bad guys win. I think I said the good guys. But like, the bad guys get the girl, and it's just, oh, it's so good. But it starts with James, aka like the modern day equivalent of Captain Hook, and he like runs like a gang of sort of thing, and he wants to destroy Peter Michaels, which is basically Peter Pan, and he gets with his daughter Wendy, and it's just, it's so good. Like, I love the villains, and like, this gives me what I want. Like, it gives me like the villains who win, who will do anything to win, and I just I love that sort of thing. It's so good, and I really, really like it. I think in this one, I liked James's POV more than Wendy, but Wendy was still fun. Because she's trying to use a form of escapism, like, because she doesn't like her father that much, because she thinks he's cold, and doesn't really, like, spend time with them. But, like, she meets James, and you're like, oh, he's so much better. It's just, their romance is fun. But, like, it is a dark romance, so obviously, like, search your triggers and stuff, because there is, like, a lot of, like, dark stuff in this. But, like, I really liked it. It was fun. And the next one, I think, Scarred, is the Scar one, so I'm excited for that. But, yeah, I really liked it. Next, we have another 4.75, and I've said this so many times on my channel. But this would have been a 5 stars if I didn't call the stupid ending. But I did. I called the ending, and I'm pissed off. But it is Metal Slinger. I called the big, huge, shocking twist. And I'm pissed at myself that I did. And I wish it wasn't marketed as having a crazy, insane twist. Because I wouldn't have called it if it wasn't marketed that way. Because they're like, oh, there's this shocking, crazy twist. You're never going to call it. So I was looking for all the tiny little details that could have been a twist. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I called it within like the first 3 chapters. Oh, I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed when that was finally the plot point. Because I picked the most impossible thing. And that's the plot twist. But, yeah, it follows Brynn, who, like, lives on an island. Like, she's not one of, like, these actual people, but, like, she's here, and she doesn't know why she's here. They said, like they found her, like, on the sea, so they took her in. And, like, when they're on land, which they're not on land very often, like, at all, but when they're on land, like, this one guy spots her and starts, like, tailing after her, chasing her, and, like, it basically destroys their chance of being on land for, like, a long time. And then Brynn learns so many shocking twists and turns, and, like, they meet so many characters. It's so fun. And, like, the magic system in this is fun, where, like, only certain people, like, are allowed to, like, unlock specific powers. Like, Brynn gets her powers. The guard that we meet also has powers. I think her boyfriend on the island has powers. Like, I think at the moment we meet him, he has powers. I'm not 100% sure if, like, it's when we meet him or if it's later. But I know he gets them eventually. And, like, they escape the island. Specifically, the guard who, like, basically tailed her back to the island. He gets her to escape with him off the island. I like to learn about the magic. The magic's really fun. Just, it's so fun. Like, it's such like a fun adventure book. It's really, really fun, specifically with the way the powers are like talked about. I think it's so fun. But I call the ending, and it pisses me off. But I will buy the second book when it comes out this summer. I will buy it. It's just, I hope it's better than this one. And also, the twist is good enough to where, like, I don't know where we're going from here. I don't know if we're going to get a happy ending from here. But I did call the twist. I just don't know if we're going to get a happy ending. I hope we get a happy ending because I quite enjoyed the relationships that we developed. But I don't know if we're actually going to be able to settle everything in order to get a happy ending. But it's fine. I'm actually excited. But I wish I didn't call the ending. Then we have, this one isn't also a 4.75, and I talked about the first book, but it is Daughter of the Siren Queen. This was actually going to be a 4, actually, but they did something at the end that, like, it shocked me so much. It really did. And if they stuck to it, it probably would have been a 5, because I respect a lot of authors when they stick to that one specific thing that they did. They didn't, obviously, and I'm happy that they didn't because it would have kind of messed up the ending, because it wouldn't have been as happy as it could have been if, like, the change happened. Like, if they stuck to what I thought they would have, it would have changed the entire ending, and I don't want that, but, like, I really liked it. But it picks up, like, directly after the first one, with her, like, getting revenge on the people who did the thing to her in the last book. And then he reveals some truths to her about her father. And she's like, do I really trust my father? Does he really trust me? And, like, we figure out the answer to those questions. So then, like, they're like, oh my god, we gotta run. And, like, now she has the pieces of the map she was searching for and is going to the Treasure Island. So, and Ridden's also here. And, like, also, I like the way they explore their connection and their, the way they think about each other in this one. And, like, basically setting boundaries with each other. Like, I thought that was really, really, like, well put and, like, needed to be said because of what Aloysia can do. Considering she's the daughter of the Siren Queen, she has specific abilities. So it's, like, some of them may be a little off-putting for Ridden, considering his entire life. And I love the way she interacts with her crew. And it's just, she is their leader. She is their captain. And it's just, I love the way she interacts with them. Even when she could be losing them, or she did lose them, like, she still honors and respects all of her crew. I think it's so good the way that she does that. But, like, now it's on a race to Treasure Island against her father. It's just, it's crazy. And pirates. I love pirates. They're so fun. And the treasure, it's just, it's so good. And I really love it. It's just, yeah. And there's also, like, a spin-off about one of her crewmates. And I really like that specific crewmate, so I think I will like that book. But I don't know. I really liked the series. It was really good. Both were the same, and it was just, I really liked it. Okay, moving on to number 5, which is also a 4.75. The Assassin's Blade, which is either goes in the middle of the Throne of Glass series or is the beginning of the Throne of Glass series. Now, I really, really liked this one. I really, really did. I love Sam. I think Sam is the best, which makes me heartbroken about what happens. I read this one first, and I read it a while ago for the first time. but I reread it, I think 3 years ago. As you can see by, like, I have the original covers. Like, that's how long I bought this a long time ago. But I really, really did like it. I liked all of the stories. They were all really, really good. I think my favorite might have been the assassin in the underworld and the assassin in the empire. I thought it was really, really good. And it makes me really, really excited to start Throne of Glass. So, I am really, really excited. And it's like a prequel to what happened in Throne of Glass. I think a lot of people suggest to read it after Crown of Midnight or Heir of Fire. I don't remember which one. But I read it first because I have a thing where, like, I don't like reading things out of chronological order. As you can see by my buying of Game Changer to Heated Rivalry. Even though I know I don't have to read it, it messes with my head when I have to do that. And I can do it. I've done it before. But it messes with my head and I don't like it. So, I read this one first because I don't like doing it the other way. It messes with my head, so we'll do it this way. But I liked Celaena. She was a really, really good character. I liked the way, like, her growth literally happened from the Pirate Lord to the Empire. Like, her growth went up and down and up and down and up and down. It was really fun. I really, really liked it. It made her feel like a really fleshed out character. And I really liked that. And it brings a lot into the Throne of Glass series that I am excited for. So, I really, really did like it. And I am really, really excited to start reading it. And as you know, I've bought Throne of Glass, so I am really excited to actually read it. But I really liked this one. Okay, we have another 4.75. This one is The Nine Eyes of Lucian. This one is tricky. Do I like this one because it's a good book, or do I like it because of the history it gives me? Now, this is a Critical Role book where it is about a character from their second campaign, which was a player character to start with, but then became an antagonist later. And I really, really loved it. And I don't know if it's just because I have the history, because I read this after the second campaign was over. I really, really liked it because it gives so much insight into Lucian. And I really, really like it. It's so, so good. And, like, it just gives so much context to, like, what he was feeling in the time he saw the Nine after he was resurrected. Like, it gives so much, like, to that. Like, how he's not Molly anymore, but he's also not completely fully Lucian anymore. And I really, really liked that. And, like, you get his entire past, you get why he is the way he is, why he wants to be the Nonagon. And you meet the Tomb Takers, and you meet Kree, who was, like, his best friend from when he was a kid. And, like, it brings so much heartbreak to what he does to her later in the campaign. And it's like, I really, really like it. And, like, that could just be because I really liked the character. Like, I think he may have been my favorite antagonist in the Critical Role world. But I don't know, I liked Vecna from the first campaign, so I don't know. I pretty much liked all of them, but I really liked him too. So it's like, I don't know. But I really, really liked it. It was so fun. And I'm probably going to read it again before the second season of the show comes out, even though I know they're probably not going to stick 100% to canon like they haven't been for Legends of Vox Machina, but I don't care. Because I know the canon, I know, like, they've had to cut things, they've had to change things because of other things. And I don't care. I like both versions. They're both fun. But, like, considering what I think is going to happen in the second season, I want to read this because what I think happens, but I don't know. I'm really excited and I really like it, so. This one is a 4.5. And it is the Devil's Quintet. The Armageddon Code. And it's by Stan Lee, and I really, really like it. It follows 5, I think, Navy SEALs who make a deal with the devil. And like he gives them powers, which kind of fits into what their nicknames are because their names are Spur, Pinup, Boo, Ticker. What's the other one's name? What is the other guy's name? What is the other guy's name? Hack. His name is Hack. Like, and they're all like code names and stuff, but like, I still think it's so fun. Like, their powers kind of coincide with their history and their code names. It's so fun. And I really, really liked that. And like, the devil offers them like a bargain. He's like, you kill certain people for me, and I'll give you these powers. But like, they find out that they want him to he wants them to basically cash in on people who have basically ghosted him from their deals, and they're like, yeah, we don't want to do that. So they sort of like make a mission to go kill the devil, and it's just it's so fun. And like, there's like the 5 characters I said. There's also Silver. He shows up. He's fun. And you get like some of the other, like, you get some of the antagonists, not like POVs, but like you're in their area, so you get to learn more about them, and it's so fun. Like, you get so much of that stuff, and it's fun. So I really, really like this one. It's so fun. And like, they all have like odd connections to each other. Like, they're like a family, and it's just, I love the way that like they are a found family. It's so fun. And also, I love their abilities. They're really fun. Okay, next is, this one was a 4.75. It is Ember in the Ashes. And it follows Layla and Elias. Elias is a soldier, and Leia is basically like a slave in their like communities and stuff. And Elias is like training to be one of the elite soldiers. They're called masks. And then like the story starts because Layla's brother's arrested for basically treason, and she makes a decision to go try and find the resistance. And her family her parents at least, were a big part of the resistance. So like, they offer her a deal basically. Like, we'll save your brother from the prisons if you be our spy for us in the institute where they're training the soldiers. Like, and it's the best like military place there is. So, and then they meet Elias there, and he's literally the best of the best. But he doesn't want to be here. Like, literally, his first chapter, I think, is him planning and literally almost about to run away. Like, he does not want to be here. He does not believe in what he is training to be. And, like, they sort of, like, they meet, but, sorry, my camera coming out. But they meet each other in, like, odd points. Like, Elias should not be meeting Layla, and vice versa. Like, they should not be meeting each other. because it sort of creates danger for literally everyone else involved. And it's just, I think it's really, really good. And, like, there's, like, this whole, like, weird thing is happening at the academy, and they don't really know what to do about it. And Layla is obviously, like, trying to navigate the way that she interacts with the Resistance and interacts with Elias, because she's starting to trust him, and, like, she knows she shouldn't because he's a mask. But, like, she's starting to trust him because the mask hasn't completely conformed to his face, and that's what's supposed to happen to the masks, because you're supposed to wear it, like, 24/7 and never take it off, so it, like, basically becomes your face. But Elias takes his off because he doesn't like it. So it's like, they are very, very similar, and I really, really do like that they are similar. And I haven't bought the second book yet, but I really do want to read it soon because I really did like this one. But I might have to reread it because I don't remember too much of it. But I know I really, really did like it. So I am really, really excited to read the second one. The second one, I think, is called Torch Against the Night. And you meet a bunch of rebellion people, and you also meet Helena, who is Elias's, like, best friend, who would support him if he did run away, even though she actually believes somewhat in the cause that they're doing. But they still, like, align with each other. And I really like her. I really, really like it. I think it's fun. But yeah, there's that one. Okay, next is another 4.75. And this one is A Dance of Thieves. Now it features Kazi, and Jace. Jace is from a very formidable outlaw family, basically the mafia, who's like, we were here first, this is our land, we don't conform to your laws. And he suddenly, because his father, like, just died, he's, like, thrust in, like, to the basically boss position, and he's not 100% sure what to do, but he's learning. And then also, like, 3 of the Queen's Guard basically come up. Kazi's one of them, and, like, her 2 friends are also part of it. And she used to be a street thief, and she was called 10 because she never got, like, any part of her finger chopped off because she was never caught. And it's just, she's good. And they're like trying, like, they're working, like, not together, but, like, complementary to each other, because they both want to know what's happening, because, like, there's a threat that's happening, like, around their continent, and they want to, like, try and solve it. They say it's enemies to lovers. I wouldn't say it's enemies to lovers. Like, sure, they hate each other when they first met each other, but they do sort of work through that, like, pretty easily. Like, they don't stay enemies for very, very long. It's more like, I dislike to lovers, which most of the time I'm fine with. Like, that's normally fine. I don't really care. I would love a true blue enemies to lovers, which I haven't had in a very long time, but I would love one. But it's still fun. Like, I think my favorite part, well, one of my favorite parts of this book, because I really actually did like this book, is when they're chained together and they have to, like, learn how to work together for, like, when they're in the wilderness together. They have to learn how to work together, and it's so funny because they can't get away from each other even though they really want to, and they're just chained together. It's so fun. And there is a second book, which I didn't buy, so I don't have it yet. But I really, really do like this one. And, like, I like learning about the history of, like, this world, because it's a very, like, rich, like, interesting history. And I would literally love to learn more. So I'm excited to read the next one, which is Vow of Thieves, and it's a duology, so there's only 2 of them. So I am really, really excited because I really did like this one. And I really liked the ending because Kazi had a plan and she didn't want to like actually do it because she actually started to fall in love with Jace, and it's just like Jace feels betrayed for a while, and it's just the way that they're always able to kind of outsmart each other, but like not 100%. Like Jace gets real close to fully outsmarting her, and but like she like cuts back, and like they're able to like just outsmart each other, and it's so fun. I love it so much. And the last one that I have, which was a 4.75 as well, is Killer Instinct. This is the second book in the Naturals. Bad Blood is also a 4.75. The first one is, I want to say, a 4.5. And the third one's a 5-star because I love that one. But this one is just, it's so good. The only thing, there are 2 things that I dislike about this one. Literally only 2 things. I'm not a huge fan of love triangles, so that's like one already point against it. And also, at the time, and kind of still, she was with, for a majority of the book, the one that I didn't like as much. I love the one she chose, but it's not the one I would have chose because I love the other one better. But still, Cassie is still a wonderful character. I love Dean and Michael and Sloane and Lila. Like, I love all of the characters. They are all so good. And I think it's either this one or the third one where they bring up the whole, well, if we didn't go through our trauma, we wouldn't be naturals. Which is very true. Like, everything they went through led them to be able to have these abilities. Because to have these abilities was able to basically help them survive in their upbringing. And also meeting Dean's father and learning what a massive a-hole he is just, and the way he's so smarmy and trying to like get under Dean's skin is just, I don't like it. But like also the way he talks, it's so fun, even though I don't like it. And like, because the killings that they are trying to solve in this one are basically copycats of what Dean's dad did. So that they have to go talk to him. And it's just, it's so good. I really, really like it. And like, it just proves the connection between Lila and Dean as brother and sister, because they truly are brother and sister. It's great. And also, like, the way that Lila is, like, she's basically the de facto leader of the Naturals. Like, I think everyone likes to think Cassie's the leader because she's the one who can, like, bring them all together. But she's the heart. Lila is the leader because she tells them to put on their big boy pants, or that they're allowed to break down at the moment, or stop talking, you're gonna make them. Like, she's the leader. She's the one who protects them. It's just, it's so good. I really, really, really like it. It's so good. And, like, the protection that they have for each other, like, they're ride or die. Even Dean and Michael, who don't know which one she's going to choose yet, they're very ride or die for her. Like, forever. Like, even after she chooses, they're still ride or die. It's just, it's so good. And I love it. I love it all. I think it's so good. I love the Found Family. The Found Family, I think, is my favorite part of this entire series. I love it so much. It's so good. I love it. But yeah, those are my favorite books that aren't 5 stars. And I would love to talk about them more. They're all so fun. But if you liked this one, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, everyone.